Hello, everybody. Cindy Strong here. So, I am coming to you live to talk about Canva yet again. Canva is one of my favorite things to play with, and I learned something today, not today, but the other day that I want to share with you today. So, anyway, it's just been super fun. I've just been having a blast with it, and I want to make sure that you guys have a Canva account. Now, most people do, but there are still some out there that's been a little terrified of Canva. But believe me, if you just go step by step, I can show you how to do this. It's a breeze, and then you can always, play back the recording and keep watching it and just follow right along because it is super fun. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is talk a little bit about, well, first off, my name's Cindy Strong. I am a social media marketing manager. I do a lot with relationship marketing, helping people to build relationships in social media because that's kind of what it's all about these days. I'll tell you what, if you're not building a solid relationship, people, they pick up on all the BS that's out there. So you really want to build a relationship. And let me tell you, I have met some fantastic people online. So I like this part of it. I love to build relationships on social media. And sure, I have, some stuff that I sell, but so do they. So why not help each other? Because that's what it's all about. So it makes the world go round. Let's face it. So that's what I'm all about. But building content in your Facebook is also a way to help engage with people. And if you have fun content that's, that people like to read about, they're going to pop into your page every time you post something and comment and, have a relationship with you as a friend on Facebook. That's what you want. More eyes on your stuff. Yeah. All right. Well, ChatGPT. Now, AI is here to stay. Let's face it. It's here to stay. Love it. Love it. Love it. However, you do have to prompt it to give you what you need because that's when things start to sound kind of weird when you don't give it the right prompts. So what I have done is because what we're going to do is we're going to bulk create some content on Canva. So what I have done, and I kind of snagged this from somebody else, but that's okay. You can snag it from me too, is I have given ChatGPT a prompt to make me up some content. 20 sets of facts, and I want them to be, so I'm telling ChatGPT this. Craft 20 sets of facts in the same engaging style as the examples provided, because I'm going to provide a few little examples. Organize them in a table format. That's important. With 2 columns, one for the topic and one for the facts. Avoid duplicating any facts. Explore the realms of the psychology of success in an online business. Now, you can make that prompt anything you want. Explore the realms of dog grooming. Explore the realms of health and wellness. Explore whatever it is. That's what the prompt that you can put in there. Okay, ensure the content is captivating, polarizing, and a tad extravagant, and relatable to a broad audience or specific situations. Aim for a reading level of grade 7 or below. I mean, that's kind of sad, but if you think about it, you want to keep things simple because people don't want to have to look up a word that you've put out there. What does that even mean? Because yeah, who wants to do that? No, you want it to be relatable to everyone. And most of us read above a grade 7, but maybe it's just the relatability that counts. So The given examples can serve as your guide to make the topics, fun facts, trivia, quirky success, tidbits, and the psychology. Okay, so then I give it a couple little uh, examples. All right, so I'm going to copy this whole entire prompt, and then I'm going to put it in Chat GPT. And what it does for me, I'll show you my screen. What it does for me is it builds this table that has these really fun facts on it. And I'll show you what that looks like, because you told it to build a table. Okay, so let me make this a little bit bigger. All right, so you told it to build a table, and this is what it looks like. So there's 20 pieces of content here. Isn't that great? And it just like in a flash. Okay, so we are going to copy that whole table when it comes to that time. All right, I'm going to exit my full screen here, and I'm going to stop this screen share because we're going to move over to another one. So I'm going to share this screen now. All right, my entire screen. Share. And to infinity and beyond here. I'll make it a little bit bigger. Whoops, maybe not quite yet. It just keeps going. We're going to go right here to Canva. And I just want to make sure you guys can see. Let me stop sharing for a second. I want to make sure that you can see my screen, because that would be horrible if you could not see my screen. Okay, so I'm going to show my screen. Entire screen. Let's go ahead and let me share this one. Let's share this one just to make sure. I want to make sure that I can see it too. Okay, so I'm going to move Canva over. All right, yes, I can see it. All right, so let me make it a little bit bigger here for you. I wonder if I can make it bigger this way. There we go. Yeah. All right. Okay, so here we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Facebook post. All right. So Facebook post. And right here, what I want to do, when it finally populates here, what I want to do is, now if you guys don't have the pro version of Canva, you can still do it in that. I do like the pro version of Canva because I can, like my brand colors and fonts and stuff can be right in here. And it's literally like a click of a button to get that to work. Brand colors right here. Let's see. I'll show you what that looks like. See, here's my colors and my fonts come right up here. And then I can click on those and make my content, my brand colors. It's right there. Anyway, you don't have to do that, but it is a very easy thing to do. Now, the first thing I want to do is I'm just looking for a background that's fairly dark so I can design, and we're just going to use this one here. So I can design these templates real quick. All right, and then I'm going to come back up here and go to text. And the first thing I want to do is just write a text called topic, because that was my first column. So topic. And I'm going to put that right about here. Kind of center it in the middle. of that area right there on the top, because that's going to be the topic. I'm going to go into, I kind of like this thick, this thicker font. So make this a little bit bigger for the topic. So the topic is bigger. And then I'm going to go to effects. Now in effects, they have this one called background. I'm going to grab that. Well, I don't necessarily, yellow is not really my brand color. So I think I'm going to go in here and pick one of my brand colors, which is that one. I could do the pink. No, I kind of like that one. Okay. So do whatever you want. You can also change the color of the actual font to the actual words right there if you want to. You could change that too. Something different. But I kind of like it the way it is. All right. So now I'm going to take that and sometimes you got to click off of it and click back on. Now I'm going to duplicate that. I'm going to pull this down because this is going to be called fact because it's a topic and a fact. Okay. And I'm going to make the facts a little bit smaller because the fact is going to have a lot of words in it and I don't want it to run off the page. I want everything to fit there. So maybe I'll move this up just a little bit. And this is kind of important because what this will do, this next step, is you want to pull this over to the edge where that pink box shows up. And then pull this side over to the edge where the other pink line shows up. And what that will do is it will keep the topic area from going off the page. So we want to do the same thing to the facts. And we're going to grab that and pull that over to the edge where that border comes in and shows you where to stop. And over there. So now the facts won't run off the page. And I'm going to change this. I don't want the facts to have that background around it. So I think I'm going to change it to outline. Now that's kind of cool, but I'm going to change this color to something lighter. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay. So now my topic and my fact are done. Okay. So this is where the facts are going to be. And that's where the topic is going to be. All right. So now let's go to ChatGPT. And let's see, I'm going to copy this whole entire table, okay? The entire thing. I'm going to copy it all the way to the end. Copy. And let's see, where am I here? I'll go back to Canva. And now I am going to go down to apps. So I'm going to go down to the apps and I'm going to scroll down to where it says bulk create. Now, sometimes people would want to upload it with the CSV, but I'm going to enter the data manually. So I've copied that whole table. Now I'm going to click on this box right here, and then I'm going to paste it in. So now I've got my topics and my facts, and here we go. I'm going to save that, click done. Now I've got to connect it to these areas. So I'm going to click on topic, go up to the 3 dots, and then I'm going to connect the data. And pick topic right there. And see it's connected right there. You see the brackets. And then now I'm going to click down to fact. Go up to the 3 dots. Connect the data. Go to fact. And now it's connected right there. You see that? All right, now I'm going to hit continue. and generate 20 designs. Yes, I do want to do that. All right. Takes just a minute. All right, check that out. So now we certainly don't want every single design to have that background in it. But this is where you can go and you can read this and you can say, okay, so the ambiguous post-it notes were a mistake born from failed. Okay, so they're talking about post-it notes. So I'm going to click on that design outline and I'm going to go down to photos and I'm going to search for post-it notes. And click on that. And then I'm just going to find something that I like. So how about for the background, it could be something like, something like this, I think. And we'll just put that in there. Pretty cool. All right, so let's go into the next one. Starbucks, the coffee giant, initially sold espresso machines and beans, not brewed coffee. Their pivot to cafes brewed up a global empire of coffee culture. So obviously a coffee picture. So let's go in here. Let's just type in coffee and enter and just pick one. There's kind of a cool thing. I don't know, it makes it hard to read, but I'll show you what you can do. So this is a little bit hard to read because of the background here, but what you can do is you can go up to elements, you can click on elements, and then you can click on the shape. Now I'm going to pick the shape because it's got the rounded corners, and I'm going to just cover this entire area right here. Now what I can do is go up. I definitely want to change the color of that to that lighter color. And then the other thing that I'm going to do is go up to transparency. And I'm going to make it a little more transparent. But see, it's in the background. So I'm going to go to position. And I am going to put this backward so that the words come up on the front. So now you can still see what's behind it, but you can read the words a little bit better. So I would just go through and just make each one of these, personal to whatever it is, just by going through photos. And then you can download them, and they download into a zip file, and then you can go into your group or whatever kind of scheduling software that you have and pre-schedule all of these. It's just kind of a fun way to do it. And I mean, can you imagine? This is 20. You can do, say, 30. You could do a day's worth every day, some type of content that's like this. Now, that doesn't mean that you don't post anything else on your page or whatever, but can you imagine just how easy this is and how fun, just by prompting. Let me see if I can stop sharing here, talk to you guys for a minute. Just by, how fun is this? Just by creating this kind of fun content through ChatGPT. I mean, how easy was that? Right? So you can do as many as you want. And I also learned how to do stories and with video. That's pretty cool. So maybe I'll do that training on another day. You just never know. Anyway, I hope that you guys can go out and create some content, create some fun things, and tag me. I would love to see what you created for your business. Okay, well, until next time, I will see you on Facebook or other social media platforms, but mostly Facebook. Bye, you guys.